Hello lovely people of the internet, thanks for clicking on my video. If you're new here, my name is Jess and today we are creating our very own gold digger. If you're not familiar, the Gold Digger Challenge was created way back in 2015 by Snazzy Tazzy and it's still really popular on YouTube. I've personally been wanting to play this challenge for a while, and since I just installed a brand new save file, I feel like now's a good time to start because we have all new Sims. We do still have the OG townies like the goths, the pancakes, but they've all been made over. So while we go ahead and make this sim in CAS, I'm actually going to read you the details of the Gold Digger Challenge. So the goals are to marry 10 times. When each spouse dies, place the gravestone in the yard. Have at least 10 declared enemies of the same sex. You must get them to declared enemy status. And you must be worth 100,000 simoleons. To get started, you create a young adult sim, male or female, any aspiration, any trait, so that gives us a lot of freedom. We can build them a home, but for the sake of this I chose to put them in an apartment just because it was mostly already furnished and I feel like it's a more realistic start because this is kind of a rags to riches type of challenge in a way. So I don't know, I feel like starting out an apartment is just way more realistic than, you know, having your own house. So there are rules to this challenge, otherwise it wouldn't be a challenge. So rule number 1, no money cheats. There's no mother lode, no ka-ching, none of that stuff. Rule number 2 is you must be married to the victim so that you quote unquote get their inheritance or their life insurance. Spouses must die naturally or accidentally, meaning you cannot wall them up or fence them in a pool to kill them. You can, however, direct them to do something that is potentially fatal, such as fixing an electrical appliance, taking care of a cow plant, or walking into an area that is on fire. Your gold digger cannot work outside of home. He or she can paint, sell, produce, etc., but they are not to have a career. Your gold digger can purchase the potion of youth or drink the cow plant's milk to age down. There's no CAS aging cheats. The next rule is interesting, so you're not allowed to have friends of the same sex. They are potential competitions, so they must be treated as such. You can, however, have as many friends of the opposite sex as you would like, because these are potential victims. You can have children in this challenge, it's completely optional. Tombstones must be kept on the property. Roaming ghosts of dead spouses spice up the game. Your gold digger cannot begin the romantic part of a relationship with his or her next suitor until their spouse is dead. No cheating. You can, however, work on the friendship side of the relationship at any time, not the romantic side. So going into this, I knew that I already wanted to have a redheaded sim. I don't very often make redhead sims because it's meant to be more of like a rarer gene, so I don't like to put a lot of redheaded sims in my game because I feel like that just makes them less rare. So I decided it would be fun to play with a redhead sim, and I have already decided on her name. She is going to be Scarlett Stone. At first I really wasn't sure what sort of style to dress her in because she is a gold digger, so I imagine she would really want to be living the high life. But because of the way this game works, where it is kind of a rags to riches, I thought it made more sense, especially putting her in like a basic starter apartment, if she was just more casual. Nothing glam, nothing fancy. I don't even think I put any jewelry on her. No, I didn't. I didn't put any jewelry on her at all. So she's got to like work her way up in terms of money, and she gets that by marrying, and then all of her spouses mysteriously die. How tragic. And she gets the money. So, you know, she's got to work her way up from basically not having a lot. So I thought it would be best if the appearance that she started out with kind of reflected this. And then as we go through the series, we can actually go into CAS and give her a makeover. I'm thinking every time she gets married, she gets a makeover. I don't usually do that with my Sims. I tend to make them outfits when I first make the families, but then I don't go back in and change them. So this is actually going to be something new for me that's going to keep it kind of interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. I think also to keep it interesting, I am going to let my Sims have kids. I think it's going to be like every time our gold digger gets married, she's obviously going to play the perfect wife. She's going to act like they're so in love and this person is her soulmate. And so yeah, they're probably gonna end up maybe having kids. I'm not going to purposely, like, I'm not going to cheat or anything to make them have kids. If they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. I'm just going to let it happen. But I think it'll be really interesting to see, as her relationships progress, how many kids she actually ends up with by the end of this. I'm kind of hoping she has a bunch of kids, like maybe 3. I don't know, 3 just seems like a good number. Of course, if she has more, I'm not gonna not have them, but I was figuring whatever kids Scarlett has in this Let's Play, we actually pick one and we will use that sim for whatever our next Let's Play is as well. I have some ideas. I almost forgot to talk about the save file. Okay, so the save file that I just installed is made by Flaurelia, I think that's how you say it, and she's done so much. I'm going to read a bit off the Tumblr page. Again, the link for the save file and the link for the Gold Digger Challenge, I'm going to link both of those in the description box if you're interested in doing this yourself, or if you just like the world and want to get it in your game. So for Flaurelia's save file, almost all the lots are either completely new builds or renovations. There are a few exceptions. She does say she's included builds for the release of Paranormal Stuff Pack by Dr. Ashley. I don't have that game, so we won't see that one. And the Dream Home Decorator House by Deligracy. The Mount Comarebi and Henford-on-Bagley lots mostly were created by Game Changers. A lot of them have gotten small updates or completely new builds, but she does credit the creators in the description. Same goes for the townies. Most of them are makeovers, but there are some new families and some of them are made by other creators. Again, she gives credits in the descriptions to these creators. So we're going to have lots of new sims to play with, lots of new builds. She's literally done Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, Newcrest, Magnolia Promenade, Windenburg, San Myshuno, Forgotten Hollow, Brindleton Bay, Del Sol Valley, Strangerville, Glimmerbrook, Sulani, Brychester, Evergreen Harbour, Mount Comarebi, and Henford-on-Bagley. Granite Falls and Self Dorada, the vacation worlds, have been done as well, and she's even redone the hospital lot, the science lab, and the police station. All of those, I think, come with Get to Work. So all of them are going to be completely new. We're not, I don't think, going to be seeing those ones, the hospital, the lab, and the police station, because our sim is Gold Digger and she's not going to be having a career. She's going to be marrying for money, because that's the point. Okay, so those are the outfits pretty much done. We have our Gold Digger Scarlett Stone. Like I said, I did move her into a starter apartment in San Myshuno. I gave her some basic furniture like a sofa, a TV, and a bed. I only did this because I don't have all the packs used in this save file. It still works fine, but there were a few missing build items, so I just sort of put those back in. I did cheat the money a little bit just to finish putting curtains in, but then I did reset it back to 0 because I did spend all of her money just putting those furniture items in. So I couldn't leave 2 windows without curtains. I couldn't do it. So we have curtains, but now we have no money. So we are actually starting the gameplay with 0 simoleons. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below of some baby names in case we end up having kids, because I want to start making a list quite quickly. I'd like it if this is quite a fast-paced Let's Play. I'm thinking somewhere between 10 to 20 episodes, but I kind of want to keep it quite fast-paced. I want to keep it interesting for myself as well as you guys. To make sure you don't miss any of the installments of this series, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you will get a notification every time a video goes live. And until the next video, stay safe and I will see you soon. Bye bye!